Good morning. It's about 9:30 on Saturday. This is the North Twin Trail, and it's a beautiful day. I'm completely drenched in sweat. Very humid, but not crazy. It's just a lot of work. Today we are going up to North Twin, then over to South Twin, then coming back to North, over to Guyot, out to Zealand and Zeacliff, and the Zealand Falls Hut, and then over to Hale, down the Firewarden's trail, and come back out along the Twin River on the North Twin trailhead back to where we parked, which is about 16.5 miles and 5,400 feet of elevation gain. So that's our plan. Initially, we were thinking of popping over to Galehead because it's only a mile away from South Twin, but it's the steepest section of the entire AT, I think. It's 1,200 feet of elevation loss coming off of South Twin in 0.7 of a mile, and then you'd have to turn around and climb it. So I don't think that's going to happen. And we have the possibility of trying to get Southwest Twin, which we're definitely not going to do today, or South Hale, which is a possibility. That one we'll see, because that'd be at the end of the hike. That's a little bushwhack for the New Hampshire 100 highest. So we'll see. But anyway, we're about 0.2 of a mile from a view, and North Twin is wooded. And here's John. Morning.
Good morning.
All right. We just are coming out of the woods at the viewpoint on North Twin. It's quite hot in the sun. So as you come up, you got a whole bunch of crumholts and the views to the north. There's the presidentials. And then, whoa. All right. Here's South Twin right there, where we're heading next. Well, we have to get up to the summit of North first, which is right there. And then there's Tom, Field, and Willie. What's that way out there?
Right for a selfie.
Is that Kerrigan? Yeah, it is, way down. Tri-pyramids in the background. All kinds of stuff. Looks good. This is the view on North Twin, the outlook. Let's take a look and see. Nice. There's a Franconia Ridge right there. And Garfield. Hello. There's the hut down there. Oof. I don't think so. Galehead. And then Liberty and Flume. Whew. Owl's Head in the foreground, kind of. Not the nearest, that's Galehead. South Twin over there. So if you go down to Galehead, you gotta go right down that and out. So let's not do that today. And then if you went up to Garfield, that's also very steep. Nope. Okay, behind us is North Twin, and we just popped out of the trees, and it's Beautiful, beautiful day. Not too hazy either. And that is the summit right there. Quite close. So it's just beautiful. I think we pop down into some trees and then come back out. I've only been here one other time. And there's John taking a look. This is the view from South Twin, looking into the Pemigewasset. Beautiful.
Yeah, they don't do it justice.
Not at all.
You don't get the wind, the sight, the smells.
There's Franconia Ridge over there.
Hard work for this.
Yeah.
Garfield sticking up.
Yeah.
I can't see Galehead really.
Yep.
Oh, look at that slide.
You want to have your... No.
We just came out of the woods and entered the Alpine Zone, heading up to Mount Guyot, which is 0.2 of a mile away. In the background there is South Twin, and then here's a bunch of slides. I guess that would be Southwest Twin, which is a bushwhack for the trail rights. And then sticking up in the center is Mount Garfield, and over here is Franconia Ridge with Owl's Head in the foreground. Way in the back is Salaki. Yeah, not the Kinsmans. You can't see Cannon or the Kinsmans from here. And then right there is Mount Guyot with some people walking up it. And that's where we're headed. Nice, and it feels lovely.
It is.
It's not cold.
Nope.
Nice.
I should have left my extra layer at home.
Yeah, I know. We came and did the bonds in, maybe it was September. It was September.
That was cold.
Man, I needed my down coat, but not today. All right, let's go get it. Those guys are up there. We're gonna be there in 10 minutes. Okay, so that's Bond, not Guyot. We don't go that way though. Go this way. That's Bond.
That's you up there.
That's Guyot up there. In fact, what does this sign say?
I don't read the signs.
Let me see. Oh, it doesn't tell you actually. You would think it would. Anyway.
Actually, this sign probably does all.
No, it doesn't. It says South Twin's that way. Zeacliff Trail is this way, 3 miles, 2.9.
No, I'm saying the other sign.
The other sign says Lincoln Woods and
Bond.
Guyot Campsite.
Okay, so campsite is that way.
Yeah, but the campsite is not where we're
That's
going.
not where we're going either.
So we are still on the Appalachian Trail. Have not seen any through hikers today, although I've heard this is the time of year they're starting to show up. And I think the summit is just right up here.
Are we Nobo or Sobo?
This is Nobo. Nice big cairn. I'm going to stop it even though right up there is the summit. This is the summit of Mount Guyot. And that is, well, over there is South Twin. And then Garfield right there. And then the Franconia Ridge. And Owl's Head down low. And then there you see all those people heading up and over. They're heading down to, oh, this is West Bond. And then over here is Bond. And then behind is Bond Cliffs. And actually all the people that are up on top right there, they just finished eating lunch right here with us. And then we're looking out over here. this? Is it Nancy? Yeah, what is that? Bemis?
I can tell you. Give me a sec. Well, if it shows up on
And then, yeah, it's just really nice and clear today. There's
that tallest one up there.
no, this right here, this huge thing right in front of us. What is that? I think it's Nancy or Anderson or one of those ones that is not on a 4,000 footer list, but it's still big. I think that's what it is. I will double check. Anyway, it's lovely. It's what time? 12:30ish? And
Yeah, 12:05 actually.
oh, 12:05. Okay. Next stop, I think, is I
We're
don't
gonna head over the Zealand Ridge.
I know, but is it Zealand?
Well, we're gonna
Is
intersect
Zeacliff
different trails
first?
Yeah, Zeacliff.
Zeacliff next, which has
Zealand actually we're gonna hit. Mount Zealand is off the trail.
okay. Zealand, which has no view. Then Zeacliff. Then Zealand Falls Hut, I believe. And then we take the Lend-A-Hand Trail. Anyway, this is so nice because when we came up here in September, we popped out here to do a quick photo, and it was, the wind was whipping so hard. It was so cold. Oh my goodness. It was terrible. So, oh, Summit beer.
That's for you. Most of that I think is yours now.
Okay. All right, next stop, Zeacliff. Here we are at the summit of Zealand, which has the best sign of all of the 48. There it is. And there's the cairn. And I mean, I guess there's obstructed view. Can't see anything. Last time we were up here, I think it was around 7:30 in the morning on a Saturday, and these guys had set their tent up right here, and they had strung laundry between all the trees. They had toilet paper hanging out. It was just not cool. But I mean, I guess there's nothing against it, right? It doesn't say you can't camp at a summit. And it is clearly a beat down. There's burned wood in there. I don't know. It's just not cool. They should have been broken camp by 6. Anyway, so I was wrong before. Zealand was our next stop. It was about, I don't know, 1.2 miles from Guyot, I think. And then, no, I think I'm right, and Zeacliff is
Zeacliff.
the next one. Yeah. All right.
Although we'll hit Zealand Pond first. Zeacliff Pond. Sorry.
Zeacliff Pond. I don't know.
We don't have to go out
that
to
you
it
go
if
to
you
it.
want to. We have other bushwhacks
Yeah.
to do today.
Anyway, this is Zealand. This is the twinway between Zealand and Zeacliff. It's kind of neat. Not very rocky at all in this section. Butterfly. Haven't seen anyone going our way. There are a few groups coming in to overnight at Guyot. But really not very crowded today. At least on these mountains. I'm sure Franconia Ridge is a disaster area. And probably the presidentials too. All right, so this is a taste of the Twinway. This is a little spur trail off the Twinway down to Zeacliff Pond. Let's go check it out. Oh. I bet the water level is a little low. Nice. See rhododendrons or something blooming on the other side of the lake. Well, pond. It's not a lake. Neat. Pretty. Cliff up there. Beautiful. I think that there's a mountain poking up right at the end, which is Kerrigan, I think, but I can't really see it from here. Pretty. So this is Zeacliff Pond, which we did not take last time we came through, so we figured we'd go check it out. Very pretty.
So here we are. We're making our way down to Zeacliff Pond. The view here in a picture would not be so great, but it's kind of interesting to look through the trees, so I figured I'd display that a little bit.
Over there, that looked like stone.
The trail is a little bit steep through here. We'll be at the pond shortly, and after that we'll be at Zeacliff. Then we can start our bushwhack. So this is some pretty steep section to go down right here. Thank goodness for those steps, huh? Made it so much easier. Looks like we're coming down to the...
You have to cut with the axe.
Oh yeah, someone did too, didn't they? Oh, that's shavings.
You think it would be lighter to carry a saw, wouldn't it?
Yeah, yep.
Is it easier to cut that down with a axe?
I don't know.
I've never cut.
I've never tried cutting through a piece of wood that large with an axe.
Axe is heavy.
There we have it. So there's some mud here.
Whoa. Oh, it stopped right there.
Okay,
That's
so it's
not
only
too bad.
about
Hang on.
maybe 14 inches. Oh, not so deep.
Pretty deep.
Pretty deep. Yeah, do not walk in that area.
Okay, Zeacliff is there. Hello.
Good, how are you?
Oof. So in the background are the presidentials, and the mid-ground is Willie, Tom, and Field. And then I don't know what that is right there, close to us. I'll have to take a look. Kerrigan, Mount Lowell, and Bemis. Oh, down there is Resolution and Stairs. Those are fun hikes in Crawford. And over here, what's backside of Kerrigan over here? Those the bonds, John? What are those right there? I don't know. Straight ahead.
Out there?
Yeah. And you can see Franconia Ridge way in the back. This is Zeacliff. It's one of the best views in the Whites, I would say. Up there is South Twin. Maybe? No? I don't know.
They're not that big, whatever they are.
No, I know. So this is Kerrigan right here. Yep. And Vosper and Mount Lowell. And then like Nancy and Bemis and Anderson are over in that area, I think. And then what's over here? I don't know. Anyway, it's a beautiful view. And you can see there's some people down here, but it's like a cliff right there. Lovely.
Like maybe looking out.
All right. There's the presidentials. You might hear a fighter. The jets are out here like doing a practice something. I don't know. They keep coming. They sound like they're on the other side of the presidentials right now.
But I guess you
I haven't seen any yet. Oh, I can hear them coming though. There we are. So we are on Zeacliff. It's a cliff. This is looking, I don't want to step down there because all those cracks in the rocks, I just don't.
The thing could all separate.
I know. All it's waiting for is, 150 pounds of
That's right.
weight to
Wrong
just.
pressure and boom.
Yep. So there's the back side of the Hancocks. I'm Kerrigan. I'm Lowell. And that's Nancy. Yeah. I just was trying to figure out what this big slidey cliffy thing is. And I have no idea, but it looks like there's a trail that goes right along the base of it. I don't know. And then down there, it looks like there should be a lake that's all dried out. I don't know. It's quite hot in the sun, and John is wearing his jacket because he's getting swarmed by black flies, so we're going to keep
Can you go back over there?
moving.
Just don't walk away.
Yes.
I need to see you.
Okay.
When you're done taking your video.
I will be done right now. Next stop, Zealand Falls. This is a water crossing on, I don't even know what the name of the trail is that we're on.
I think it was
Are we on the
Trail?
No,
it's
we're
still
on the
Twin Way.
Right. So I just filled up some water here. We're going to cross it, and then if you're going to Zealand Falls Hut, then you keep going on here, and we're within a 1/10 of a mile or less. And this will become waterfall because it's Zealand Falls. But we're going to turn on Lenda Hand Trail, head out towards Mount Hale, and then we're going to, before we get to the summit of Hale, we're going to cut in on the left and do a bushwhack to the south peak of Hale, in theory. So
That's not a trail there.
that is not a trail.
Lend a hand will be marked.
It's going to be well marked, yes. So we're off. Next video will probably be us bushwhacking. This is the Lend a Hand Trail, and it's been lots and lots of bog bridges. We had an initial kind of steep climb, but now it's just boggy and sometimes in the woods and boggy and sometimes out. It's been really interesting. Of course, now I'm not on a bog bridge and I have to balance as I do this. Look at that. That is...
It's a hosta.
No.
It's not
It's
a hosta.
Phos hellebore, which is toxic to touch. So don't touch it. There's more of it. We've got lots of bunch berries blooming, and the end of, I don't know, rhododendron or whatever these are. There were some lady slippers, and the part that hasn't been boggy has been quite rooty, as you can see, right in there is like nice and rooty, and then more rocks, and then more wet. But it's nice. It's a different feel to what we've done today already. More bog rich. So it's just a whole different character than the other trails. And that is on the Lenda Hand Trail, heading towards Hale from Zealand.
This is the Bushwhack. Laura headed a different way because it seemed like it was a little less steep that way. I'm gonna go up there, right up through there. It's a little bit tricky here. It's quite steep. Oh. Okay, you need to answer this.
So this is the official summit of South Hale. South Hale, also called Zeal,
The sign says Zeal.
apparently, because here's the canister. Zeal, but then the canister itself says South Hale, 3,700. So we made it. It took about 40 minutes of bushwhacking. Some of it really open and easy, and a lot of it not.
Yeah.
So hopefully when we head back, we'll be able to, I don't know. I'm gonna,
Wherever it's easiest.
well, I thought I saw a trail leading off of here.
There is. It's right there.
Okay, I can't
Right
see
around
it from
the
here.
corner here.
So anyway, it's 4:30-ish, and we have about 4.5 or 5 miles plus this bushwhack. So we got to get moving. Anyway, we made it. We just came from Lenda Hand Trail, and this is the summit of Mount Hale. It used to have a fire tower on it, and apparently it had a pretty good view even before, like when that wasn't here. All these trees were not here, so you can see remnants of the fire tower over here. And it's got probably the biggest cairn of any of the summits. And some of these rocks are magnetic, but I don't have anything to stick to them right now, I don't think. Anyway, there it is. Whew. And we just hit 15 miles, and somebody lost an earring. Well, all right, time to hydrate, eat a little something, and then book it on home, because it's 6 o'clock right now. So that's Summit of Hale. Thrilling, I know. We're back on the North Twin Trail, and we're about 7/10 of a mile from the car. We came out this way this morning. And it runs along the, I think it's the Twin River. Yeah, it's a Twin River. So we're almost back. It's 7:15, and the sun is still shining. Haven't seen anybody. We saw a couple people coming down the Lenda Hand Trail, but that was hours ago, a couple hours ago. So, it was a beautiful day, great weather, and I'm sure lots of people did the Presidential Traverse today and had a wonderful time, because the weather was better than they said it was going to be. So That's coming up for us at some point when we have a good weather window. We'll go do that. Anyway, that's it.